Hello YouTube, my name is ManTheMaker and welcome back to Crusader Kings II The Roleplaying. This is episode 8. We are currently playing as Countess Matilda of Messina, the second character that we have played this game after our father died tragically very early on in the campaign. This is my first time coming back to the game after a week since I last recorded, and I took a look around and I noticed a couple of things about the world that we'll take stock of before diving into our own situation. Italy has formed. We've got King Adone, the liberator of Italy, with a massive pile of troops. He's got 35,000, most from events, that allowed him to separate from the Holy Roman Empire up here. I totally missed that last time, and he's a pretty scary neighbor, even without those event troops. He's larger than our liege and might cause some problems for him. Other things of note, the Holy Roman Empire has somehow gotten its way down here. I failed to notice that last time as well. France is in revolt. The Seljuks are in revolt. The Catholics don't seem to be doing too great up here. Galicia is doing all right for itself, but the Abbasids have consolidated quite a bit of power and are, I believe, currently winning, or no, Galicia is fighting Castile and taking over. So maybe we will have a Galician Iberian Peninsula one day, or maybe just the Moors will take everything over. That's about it as far as things that really, I think, concern us in our immediate area. So I will zoom back in. The Seljuks, actually, one more thing. They did take over this from the Byzantines, and probably this is a Byzantine revolt against them. War of tyranny. It is the Byzantine territory that seems to be fighting against them, but also a vast amount of other land. So probably actually not based on the Byzantine Empire. Probably just pissed off because the Seljuks are being jerks. As for us, we have a very, very strong character. We are shrewd, brawny, pregnant, brave, zealous, diligent, and depressed. We've got 4 counties to our name. We've got Reggio, Messina, our capital. What is this one? Girgenti and Trapani, all to our name. We are not a duke as of yet. And I recall last episode, maybe the one before that, we became zealous and kicked out all the leaders that were not of our religion, and then noticed that none of our lands are actually Catholic. We've got Orthodox and we've got Sunni. So we started to get to work on hopefully trying to rectify that. And yeah, other thing to note, will we declare war on our liege? Go back to the right map mode. He is fairly weak right now, and I'm really tempted because if we can declare independence from him, we can usurp the Duchy of Sicily, which I'd really like to do. I would love to be a duke. This would enable us to expand much easier without going over our domain size, which I would love to do. So he's got 5,500 troops, or sorry, 4,500 raised. He has 5,500 in total, almost. And we have about almost 5,000. So we have more than he has here. And I think when we declare, if we declared war on him, he would lose our levy. And so his numbers would go down. We also have a nice war chest, and we could potentially raise mercenaries if we needed it. The question is, would our character do this? It's quite a move to make while depressed and pregnant. Nothing else really lends me one way or the other. I mean, the shrewd, this would be the perfect time for our shrewd and martial-focused leader to go to war. But I think the depressed pregnancy, we just don't have it in us. We just don't have it in us. So depending on when we give birth, and if we lose depressed, we will probably try and take an opportunity, declare independence, and then try and usurp the title of the Duke of Sicily. So with that being said, that's our plan, and I'm going to unpause. Going out a nice clip. Slow it down in the beginning. I'll probably raise things up pretty quickly. All right. I heard about the mad woman who tries to blackmail Sirbal before my friend Sirbal came to me and asked for help. Chairbal isn't known for his diplomacy, and as desperate as he is even more likely Sirbal would handle this situation with less tact than needed. So we can help out our friend and deal with the blackmailing woman. We could not get involved with this mad woman. And the blackmailer is mad. If you want my help, I want to be reimbursed. So we can try and help out. We can not do anything, or we can demand a favor or money in return. Now, we are not super intrigue focused and not incredibly smart either. Is there anything that really lends us to helping out a friend? I mean, not so much. I don't feel like I don't think this is the right one. I don't think this one, it just doesn't feel right for who Countess Matilda is. But I think between these two, it doesn't matter. Who is this guy? He's just a dude. Yeah, let's help him out. Let's help him out. See what happens. Our liege is at war, and probably winning. For what? Defending against the Pisans for the city of Gaeta. Is that here? Capua. Where exactly is this? Sorry. Pisan-Apulian War for the city of Gaeta. Oh, that is in here. So they want just the city. And we have a son, a new heir. Wonderful. We've got our son, Mauger. Again, I think I'm just going to leave it to be. Mauger is just an ugly name. Instead, I will name after one of my Italian friends, Aldo. So, my son Aldo, welcome to the team. We will set his focus probably onto thrift. Let's see. Patient, greedy. No, I actually think struggle is a really good one. Because ambitious, brave, brawny, and honest are all really quite good. And, you know, it's... let's see who we are. I mean, it has to be one of these three. We are a favorite in martial, so that does lend itself to picking something in martial for our children. We are also brawny and brave, and we had a struggle education, I do believe. So I think I will have to stick with this. Yeah, let's go for it. It's good. It fits with us. Let's push on. I'll boost up the speed. Now we have given birth. We've given birth. We are still depressed. So we probably might not be that ambitious at the moment. After a couple of days just spending some time doing things I love, hunting, reading, and visiting friends, life does not seem as great as it did before. I feel better now. Lose the trait depressed. We are no longer pregnant. We are no longer depressed. Our shrewdness tells us we strike when the time is ready. We want to be independent. We're not particularly ambitious, but this guy, you know, where is he? Your father killed my father. I'm not super happy about that. And I think You know, I kind of feel bad. We're not particularly ambitious. But the shrewd, okay. The shrewd choice to make right now. We want to become Duke. We own most of the lands. We feel we started here. Why is my brother, or nephew, I suppose at this point, kinsman, not even, why is my kinsman in charge of this land? This belongs to us. So with that, Duke Radolf, freshly given birth, the child barely out of the womb, our spirits are lifted. We want independence. The council votes yes. We've done it. We can call in allies as well. We'll call him in. Prince Eric, yeah. We will call all our allies. We will raise our troops. And we will go. Take a look at my commanders once everyone's... excellent, excellent. Prince Eric of Denmark, the Count of Holland, right. He's just the Count. Let's see if the King of Denmark has joined the war. That's excellent, excellent news for us. That might make it easier if he does make his way down here. Denmark is pretty far. It's not close by. So we won't expect him to come, but we will hope. We will hope. I think we can win this without. We can always raise mercenaries if we need to. In fact, I might just want to go do it, smash his army, and then just take the war from there. That sounds like a good plan. Anyways, event. As you are working, Court Physician Drogo bursts into your study. My Countess, you have been up all night again. It would be in your best interest to not work so hard, lest you collapse from exhaustion. Perhaps you are right. I will heed your advice. We lose diligence and get taking it easy. The realm never rests, so neither shall I. We might gain stressed. I mean, we are diligent. We just declared war. Time to be busy. No stressed. Wonderful. We have an arranged amount. Arrange a marriage for people that we don't care about. She's not particularly skilled. And they offer a bride price to, yeah, sure, man. I'll do that. And I will take your bride price. And, Pisa's land troops there, but I don't care. Why am I at war with him? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not entirely sure I'm hassle. I was from the last war, maybe, but okay. Anyways, let's take a look at these mercenaries. We're going to want cheaper ones, but not boats. I think if we get 1,815, let's go slightly more expensive. Oof. Quite a bit more expensive in the upkeep. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to get these heavy infantry. And, oh, it's because they're all light horse. Yeah. No, I think I'm going to go with this heavy infantry focused one, the Catalan band. And, yeah, they've got the lowest upkeep, but decent numbers. That should give us the absolute edge. We might have been okay otherwise, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to spend money, quite a bit of money, and do it. So we're going to wait for everyone to get here. Okay, lower the speed, merge up. What do we got? I have a 19. I am really good. I am brave. So I think I do have no choice but to lead. How are my leaders? We're going to take a siege leader for sure. And you're really good. Where's our heavy infantry concentrated? In the center. So Gonorrhyn, you take the center. And we're going to bring you along as a siege leader on the flank. Now, I do have personal combat skill, don't I? Because of my brawniness. Of 3. Skill tactician, not bad. Okay, I'm not terrible. Let's go hunt this guy down. I think we can leave it at a 3 for now. And go find this guy's army and kick its butt. The sooner we can fight him and crush him, the sooner we can get rid of these mercenaries and not have to worry about them so much. But where is this army? It's going to be here. It is, and he is running. Well, we are going to chase you down, man. Probably didn't need the mercenaries, but you know what? It's better. It's better to be sure. I don't want to get thrown in prison. Let's mess this guy up. Yeah, we just crushed him. Oh, your experience in matters of war is increased, and there are many things you will do differently in future battles. What will you focus on? I do like getting that heavy infantry leader. I mean, heavy infantry can just be so strong. The flat terrain is really good. What do we have down here? Hills, hills. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I think this is all hills. So flat terrain isn't going to be very useful. Our army is a fair mix between light infantry and heavy infantry, I do believe. I'm not sure if I can look at it here, but we can, for example, maybe look at our capital. And does that tell us? Yeah, we're pretty even. I'm going to go for the heavy infantry leader. Infantry is just better. Might as well just make it better, you know? Enhance the bonuses that you have. All right, let's chase him down. He's running to Apulia. He might run all the way. I will chase him down with the mercenaries and then get rid of them pretty soon after. I don't really want to fight the Pisans because I actually want him to lose that land. Oh, your experience in matters of war is increased, and there are many things you will do differently in future battles. What will we focus on? Master of rough terrain. That is brilliant, as this is all hills. We have just gotten really scary as a military commander, I have to say. No, let's take the fight to him. We'll beat this army, and then we're just going to siege, I think. Drop the mercenaries, start the siege, and just take them out. Shouldn't take too much. We're already at 56%, as you can see down here. A peasant accused of murder is dragged before your court. His wife and children were found butchered in the small hut they called home, and he was standing nearby, covered in this blood. Despite this damning evidence, the man continues to profess his innocence. What should be done with him? I mean, covered in their blood, it doesn't mean that that he did it. He could have just found his family butchered. He could just be lying. I think we're gonna believe him. I wish I could investigate this more, but set him free. Son was born to nobody that I care about. As expected, we are crushing this fight. Just crushing it. Yeah. Did we stack wipe them? I think we did. Great. Well, let's drop the mercenaries and go to his capital. This is your capital, right? I think so. The army of Prince Sven of Denmark came. We did not need those mercenaries. If I'd been patient. But you know, you don't know if he's going to come. Like, they might just ignore the war. And then what? Then if I lose the fight, I'm in big trouble. So it didn't cost me that much, maybe 200, but I will be getting independence. And He will help me get it quicker now that he's here. Actually, with 89%, I probably won't need all that much, all that many sieges. With 6,000, yeah, we can wait. Are we not getting siege leader? Does he need to be in the middle? Yeah, he does. Okay, man, that makes such a big difference. Really love the siege leaders. I've said it so many times in this series, I feel it's so important. Like, they make such a difference. Chase them down. Do what you need to do to get siege leaders when you're in war, because they really make all the difference. I haven't met 100%, but I'm going to finish this siege. I think we might get a little bit of loot from it, and we did. And yeah, I'm going to be independent. Sorry, Duke Radolf, but we are free. Wow. We'll bring our troops home. As they march, let's take a look at this duchy here. Can I usurp it from someone who is at war? Once he is at peace, I think we will try and do it. Pirates have been marauding in increasing numbers all along the coast of Messina recently. Worse, there is a rumor among the common folk that the pirates are being aided by Danish agents? All port counties experience tax collecting issues. Why are the Danes messing with me? How bizarre. How very bizarre. We can go into hiding. Someone wants a matrilineal marriage between her, a countess, and just some guy. Yeah, no. No. Where's my bride price? You gotta pay the goods. Gotta pay the goods to get my man here. Gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get into this boy's soul. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we are actually independent. Hopefully it pays off and allows us to usurp this duchy from him, and then we can take the war to this guy, take a little bit more land, start getting some vassals underneath us. Then we will be looking to expand some more, possibly this way, and eventually this way. Now, I realize one downside is potentially, we could have had more opportunities to expand against our liege into his territory without having to fight him. So I think I took the harder way, but the bravery, she's ready. She's ready for it. She wants blood. She doesn't want anybody standing over her. And with this victory, we are going to end the episode. Please, if you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed a little bit of carnage and a pretty one-sided war, I have to say, a little bit of bloodshed, subscribe. It really helps me out. And like, and please comment if there's anything you thought that I should have done differently. If you think it was a huge mistake to declare independence this early and I should have waited until I had more power, I'd like to know that as well. So with that being said, my name is ManTheMaker, and have a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen.